Hello guys, how you doing? This is a pleasure to be with you in this lesson, and this lesson is particularly addressed to intermediate students, students who are able to say things in English better than beginners. And this lesson is going to focus on whether one of these students or some of them are working at some places, and then they would like to know some very good words and that they should know. Or there are people who are going to take an interview or who are at an interview place. So if you're going to take an interview, so these words are really important for you. Okay? All right. So let's get started. The title of the lesson is word management. Word management means these words they tell about management. So they tell about when you are taking an interview or when you have already been hired at a job, and then these words were really important because your manager will sometimes ask you for these questions or will sometimes use these words in sentences. Imagine that you don't know these words, so it's gonna be problematic for you to be able to respond to your manager and to be able to use them in sentences to express your opinion when your manager asks you about your opinion. All right, let's get started. The first here on the rank, we have all the words, and this is the definition. And then I'm going to proceed to some examples. All right, so one thing, these words are adjectives. These words that I'm going to teach you are adjectives. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a noun. That is to say, these words they describe people, they describe workers, they describe people who have been hired. Okay? All right. Good. The other thing that I would like you to know, when a word is an adjective, the verb that you use, the helping verb that is correct to use is the verb to be, which is to say you have to know your verb to be very well, whether in the present or in the past, and in different form. Remember, affirmative, negative, interrogative. I am, I am not, am I, you are not, are you, he is not, is he, she is not, is she, it is not, is it, we are not, are we, you are not, are you, and they are not, are they. This is the conjugative form of the verb to be in simple present, affirmative and negative. The affirmative, negative, and interrogative that I was showing you, helping you. All right. After knowing the verb to be, so when using one of these words in sentences, so they're going to describe people. But remember, always know the conjugated form of your verb to be. The first word is punctual. Repeat, punctual, punctual, punctual. What is punctual? Punctual means be on time. Be on time at work. Be on time in the meeting in a meeting. Be on time at church. Being on time when you have an appointment with somebody. Be on time when you have a rendezvous with someone. Okay? Be on time when you get to arrive at a meeting at a specific time. Alright? So punctual. Needless to say, on time. On time, this is for beginners. Okay, beginners who are watching this video, you can use on time. But if you want to translate this word on time by only one word, you can replace it by the word punctual. All right. As an example, I always do my best to be punctual at meetings. I always do my best to be punctual at my work. I always do my best to be punctual when I have an appointment with somebody. Okay? So these are examples. Okay? So are you punctual? Are you punctual? Are you a punctual worker? Let me know. Good. And don't forget, my name is Jean-Baptiste Jonas. Subscribe to this channel on YouTube. You just type Jean-Baptiste Jonas and you will see a massive or a lot of English lessons that I have recorded, that I have posted on this channel, especially for beginners, intermediate, so and who want to get their level better in English. So these videos will help you. And Please send me comments, like, and anything that you want to share as opinion, as help, as recommendation. I'll be ready to receive some advice from you in order to get these videos better. All right, let's continue. Word number two is decisive. Repeat, decisive, decisive, decisive. What is decisive? As you can see on the board, decisive means easy at making decision. All right. So not many people, when they have a problem, they don't know. They know what to do, the exact thing to do to solve that problem. But there are some people. God has created them with the capacity of knowing the right thing to do in particular situation used as problem. So those people, God has given them the capacity to know what to do. Those people are decisive. Decisive. All right. As an example, Esther is decisive. Whenever you have a problem, you can contact her. She will help you of knowing what to know immediately. So she's decisive. Are you a decisive person? Are you a decisive worker? When the bosses, directors, principals, bosses, they really need decisive workers because whenever there's a problem at work, bosses might not be there, the boss might not know what to do. They need a worker in order to help them or in order to help him, in order to help her to know what to do immediately. And if you are one of these workers, so they call you decisive workers. Okay, a decisive worker. If you are a decisive worker, this is an advantage for you at your job, at your work. All right. Number three, articulate. Repeat, articulate. 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 What is articulate? Articulate is very good at speaking. Very good at speaking. So when someone is articulate, the person is very good at speaking. When someone is articulate, the person is very good at speaking. Okay? So, as an example, uh, we need an articulate person to deliver the speech. We need an articulate person to deliver the speech. That is to say, we have a speech to deliver in front of a crowd of people, and then we need somebody who is very good at speaking, someone who knows how to arrange words, someone to know how to make people feel okay to listen to at the audience, and in order to deliver that speech, to make everybody feel well, everybody feel good. Good. Articulate means very good at speaking. Number four. Word number four is reliable. Repeat. Reliable. 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 What is reliable? Reliable means be serious in one's promise or in one's promises. Okay? So reliable means when you said, for example, you apply you apply for a job and you are called to be interviewed, and then the boss asks you, are you reliable? That means, are you honest? Are you serious? If you make a mistake, will you admit it is your fault? When the boss calls you and would like to blame you, will you admit that you are the person who is culpable, the person who commit that mistake? So reliable means when you're serious. If something is made as a mistake by you, and then you, even if you don't declare, but when they call you and they question you about it, you say, yeah, this is my mistakes, you are reliable. Or if you mention in your resume that I don't speak 4 languages, so you are reliable. When the boss asks you, how many languages do you speak? You say, 3, 2, but the boss says, oh, you mentioned that you don't speak 4 languages. Is it true? You say, yes, I'm a reliable worker. That is to say, I'm serious. I keep my promise. Okay, I don't lie. So reliable means be serious at taking one's promise. Well, adjective number 5, which is very easy for people to understand, independent. Very easy. Independent. Independent means be free at working alone or be free to work alone. So when somebody says, oh, I am independent, it means the person doesn't depend on anybody's help, anybody's support. Okay? It doesn't mean the person doesn't need people's help support, but the person doesn't depend. That means the person is free. The person doesn't, focus on people's help to start with their activity, okay, or with his or with her activity. So independent means be free. That means nobody could block you. Nobody can tell you, no, you're not gonna do this. This is my job, or this is my money. This is my decision. So you, the decision belongs to you. So you know you do what you want to do. You are independent. Many girls would like to be independent. Many girls would like to be free financially. So financially, they don't want to be, you know, on people's over people's responsibility. When they want to do this, they want to be able to find money by themselves, either by working, either by doing business, but businesses by themselves in order to find money to do their activities. Independent. Are you independent? Let me know. Word number 6. Accurate. Accurate. Repeat. Accurate. 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 Accurate means, let me join it. Accurate means be exact at telling things. Accurate means be exact at telling things. All right, good. For example, when I say, or when the definition be exact at telling things means when you do not lie, when you do not say something else, okay? When you do not say something else which is not true, okay? Bosses need someone, need workers to be accurate whenever they are questioning these workers about what happened at their job. They just need somebody to tell them exactly what happened. So the person says, hey, don't beat around the bush. Be accurate. Be exact. Do not try to tell me something else. So be accurate. Come straight. Tell me exactly what you mean. So accurate means when you do not tell something else. You just exact. Accurate. Okay? I am an accurate worker. I am an accurate worker. This is the example. I am an accurate worker. That means I am an exact worker. Like if you tell me to do something, if I declare you that I can do it, I'm gonna do it exactly. You tell me to finish at 3 o'clock, I'm gonna finish accurately, or I'm going to be accurate at 3 o'clock to finish your job. So that means accurate. Okay? Exact at telling things. And the last word is efficient. Efficient. Repeat. Efficient. Efficient. Efficient means well organized at doing things. Yes, efficient means well organized at doing things. That means when you know that you're gonna do something and you organize, you plan, okay, on doing it very well and in order to be successful. And believe me, the activity, that work will be efficient. So efficient means when you organize, when you plan enough on doing something in order to make it successful, or in order to be successful at the activity that you desire to do. So, as an example, um, uh, my plan will be efficient. My plan will be efficient. Why? Because I organize myself enough. I organize myself well in order to do it. And I believe it will be done correctly, it will be done successfully. So I mentioned that my plan is efficient. All right, a great review. So punctual means be on time at doing things. Decisive means easy at making decision. In a particular decision, when you're easy, you don't have difficulties, that you have the capacity. Articulate means be very good at speaking. When somebody knows exactly what to say in a particular meeting. Okay. Reliable means be honest. Reliable means serious at telling or at doing one's promises. That means honest. Independent means be free at doing work. You don't depend on anyone else. And accurate means exact, correct at telling things or at doing something. Okay. Efficient means very well organized at doing things. All right. These are the words. 7 very word management word that bosses will use when they're talking to you, or you can use as a manager when you're talking to workers. These words are really important to know. And then in my next lesson, probably I'll be teaching you 7 other words. All right. What was your teacher Jonas in this lesson? And I hope that these words will be helpful to you in your daily basis. Have a great day. Goodbye.